up, Beast People? Titos here, and welcome back to another week of the Pokemon Premier League. This is gonna be week 10, and today we're gonna go against the Parasect Germains, which are coached by Shroomraver, Shroomy, as we call it, and he's actually the one that's on first place on the table right now. Like, league table, he's placed first right now, like he's the best player, and that is quite scary. Like, that was really quite scary, just knowing it was first, and me going against him, which is, I'm on the bottom. It's like, damn, I'm up for a good game, and that was quite scary, and yeah. So let's go into the team breakdown, and hope you guys at least like what I did against him. So yeah. So let's go into the team breakdown. Again, not really doing graphics because I kinda overslept today, which was supposed for me to do everything, and I was tired as hell. So yeah, no time for it. But it's only this week, and next week will be the last one of the Pokemon Premier League. And you guys have still been enjoying the videos, even without the whole team breakdown graphics and everything, so I guess it's okay. So I'm gonna explain to you guys. You guys can already see on the screen both teams, and basically on my side I have Victini, YOLO-V, and it's gonna be a special attacker. I'm gonna make it max special attack, max speed, with 4 on defense, and then he's gonna hold the expert belt because I want him to hit as hard as possible and super effectively, but I don't want to be locked, because that's something I really can't. I need to be able to switch around moves, because this team has a lot of different typings that I can hit, but I can't be choiced, otherwise I'll be kinda screwed. So I made it a special attacker, because he had a lot of like bulky physical, so might as well go special. Had Searing Shot, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and U-Turn, which are perfect. I guess they're perfect for this match. So yeah, just had good coverage, U-Turn for momentum, and that's about it. So yeah, that's Victini, first member. Then he had Blastoise, as always, 360 no scope. Wow, almost forgot his name. How dare me forget about 360 no scope. We had the Blastoise, and he's holding lefties as always, and this time Blastoise is gonna be a max HP, max special attack with 8 on defense. Not max HP actually, it's 248 HP, so he can have an odd number of HP because Stealth Rocks and all that stuff, and it's gonna be 252 attack, 8 defense, 248 HP, and he's gonna have Scald, of course, because burns and water stab. Rapid Spin, because he's the Rapid Spinner. Ice Beam, because it's gonna hit a few mons on his team, and it's good. And then we have Hidden Power Electric. Now, Hidden Power Electric is just because he might switch into his Gyarados, which could be substitute with Dragon Dance, something crazy like that. So basically, he would probably switch in his Gyarados, because Gyarados in front of Blastoise is really comfortable, and that is really not good for my team, so I decided to go with Hidden Power Electric so that Blastoise can hit the Gyarados if he's on the field, and that's gonna do a lot. So even if he's a substitute, that's really not gonna help him, so we're gonna be in a good situation still. So yeah, that's gonna be the Blastoise for this match. Then we have Cyclopath. Cyclopath is gonna be back for this match with a really important rule, or not rule, roll. Wow, I can't talk. Great. It's gonna be a really important rule, which is gonna be to stop Mega Gallade, basically. Yep, it sounds crazy as hell, but his role is gonna be stopping Mega Gallade, and basically he's gonna be a max HP, max defense with 4 on attack, and he's gonna be holding a Colbur Berry. Because Colbur Berry, what it does is halves the damage taken from a super effective dark type attack. Why do I want this? Because knockoff is a thing. And Mega Gallade, I don't have a switch into Mega Gallade, and we all know how much knockoff destroys my team. Knockoff is annoying as hell. So basically I thought with Colbur Berry I can switch into Dusknoir, take the knockoff because Colbur Berry will be used before the knockoff hits, and it will halve the damage, apart from knockoff not doing so much damage because I already don't have the berry, because the Snore uses it. So basically, I'm gonna be able to take a knockoff and still hit back with a Shadow Sneak or a Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna be able to do everything. So basically, this Snore is the switch in to Mega Gallade, really important. Then he has Pain Split, apart from the Will-O-Wisp and Shadow Sneak, and Taunt to prevent setting up. So yeah, that's basically this Snore's role. Otherwise, he's just there to be annoying, as always, because Willow, because Pain Split, and Shadow Sneak priority does a lot of damage because it's Stab, so it's gonna be good. Cyclopath is gonna be really good for this match. Next Pokemon, it's gonna be Toki, Tornadus Tyrion. It's gonna be back, and it's gonna be kind of a mixed attacker, and it's gonna be a Life Orb. It's gonna hold the Life Orb with the Regenerator, of course, and it's gonna run U-Turn, Knockoff, Hurricane, and Superpower. EV Spread, it's gonna be kinda weird, but it's gonna be 56 HP, 252 attack, of course, is more of a complete physical attacker, then 28 on special attack, and 172 on speed, because that's enough to outspeed everything on Shroomi's team. Like, easy enough with that to outspeed everything. Of course, if he has a Twist Scarf, I might not outspeed, but we'll have to pray and hope, I guess. So yeah, and hopefully the knockoff will hit the one with the Twist Scarf if it decides to switch in something. That's why I have the knockoff, and that's mostly why he's a physical attacker, because Superpower can hit both Registeel and the Piloswine, which are kind of his most bulky walls. So that's gonna be needed. And 28 on special attack with Hurricane, because it can one-shot the Gallade, Mega Gallade, and it's gonna be really good. And U-Turn, because Momentum and Regenerator is a thing to recover HP, so yeah, that's gonna be Toki. Then we have Broly, the Conkeldurr, with Guts and Flame Orb. Now this one is a really special set I made for this match. He has a Flame Orb, so he can get the Guts, and then on the moves, we're gonna have Drain Punch, Knockoff, Stone Edge, and Fling. I'm gonna use a Fling Flame Orb Conkeldurr. So, after I get the burn, I don't really need the item. So, basically, it means that if I get knocked off, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because it was a Flame Orb. Even though, if I can, I would like it to fling it to either Gallade, which could be a good switch in for him, or even to Gyarados, any of his physical attackers. If I can fling the Flame Orb to one of them and burn them, that would be amazing. And that's why I'm running this, so I can body one of his physical attackers, which would be really good, because both of them are really freaking intimidating. So yeah. And if he's spread, of course it's gonna be 248 HP, because odd number, 252 attack, and 8 on special defense. Adamant. Not something super special, just basically it's that instead of having Mach Punch and probably Assault Vest, I have a Flame Orb with Fling. That's the difference. And it's gonna be to burn one of his physical attackers, so hopefully it will work. Then we have Raichu, Shock Boy, here with the Choice Specs. This one is gonna be Choice Specs with Lightning Rod, 252 special attack, 252 speed, 4 on defense, and then it's gonna have Thunderbolt and Volt Switch, of course, because those are normal for him, and Stab and Electric, everything. Then we have Focus Blast, because Focus Blast can hit Registeel and Piloswine again. And then we have Hidden Power Poison, because, of course, before team building, I don't know which team he's gonna bring, and he has a Whimsicott, and I didn't really know what else to do about the Whimsicott. I mean, I had Victini and even Toki, and even Blastoise with Ice Beam could one-shot the Whimsicott if he would switch it in, but just in case, I had Hidden Power Poison, because it could one-shot the Whimsicott too. So that would be something really good, and I decided to bring Hidden Power Poison, because I didn't really need any other Hidden Power on Raichu or any other moves, so yeah. Have quite a couple weird sets and things, but I mean, it's all made for Shroomies team, so that's kind of normal to have that kind of weird stuff. And hopefully this team will do good, I guess. So yeah, let's go into the battle. You guys can see already, of course, while I was explaining, and he actually brings the Mega Gallade, of course, Gyarados, Zapdos, Sableye, Meloetta, and Piloswine. Now, let's get this battle started, because this is kind of crazy, this battle. And yeah, let's get this started. So, Dave is issuing a challenge, and he decides to start off with Piloswine, which I wasn't really expecting, and I started off with Toki Toki so I could outspeed everything and just U-turn in case. And I almost wanted to go for the superpower, but I was scared he would go for Icicle Crash, so I decided to play safe and just go for a U-turn and switch out of there and actually go for Broly, because Broly could take any hit and hit back really good because Drain Punch. And he went for the Stealth Rock, so that was a thing. And here I get the burn from Flame Orb, of course. And I actually kinda thought he would switch into Gallade, and I almost went for the Fling, but I wasn't real enough. And I actually went for the Drain Punch, but impressively enough, it still did 50%, and that was amazing. That was amazing for me. So here I was kinda good, but of course I had to switch out. I don't want that thing to use Zen Headbutt or a Psycho Cut on me, so I was good. And I thought, okay, the strategy. Which one is the switch into Gallade? Dusknoir. So here's Dusknoir, he Mega Evolves, and actually, impressively enough, he doesn't go for a knockoff, which I thought he would, but no, he goes for a substitute. And of course here I see that he's gonna try and set up on me, so I'm like, Shadow Sneak and body at substitute, and even if he sets up, he's not gonna outspeed because he only could use either Bulk Up or Swords Dance. So I just went for that, and he actually went for the Rock Slide. Which was kind of impressive. I may have thought of flinching, but I had priority, so it didn't really matter. So of course he switched out and went into Meloetta, and here Shadow Sneak of course didn't do anything because he's a normal type, and then he hits back with Shadow Ball, and that did a lot. And at this moment I thought the strategy didn't work, so I might as well go for a taunt in case he sets up, because it could be a Calm Mind Meloetta, and that would not be good. So I decided to go for a taunt and just let the Dusknoir die, because I thought I would be able to kill the Mega Gallade at that range with anything. So might as well just sack off the Dusknoir. And here, of course, with Toki Toki, he takes damage from rocks and everything, so I just decided to go for the U-turn because it's still super effective. And it does a lot, as you guys saw. So I switch out of there with U-turn, and Regenerator is gonna give me more health back. And here I bring out Blastoise. And of course I could go for a Rapid Spin. It could be the thing I would do, but I actually don't. And I decided to stay in and just try and attack. But of course, this special attack is too much for my Blastoise, and Blastoise didn't really get to do anything. So Blastoise was out too. And here I just thought, okay, let me actually just try and just go kinda crazy here, I guess, and just go for Victini. And I was gonna go for the U-turn, but I misclicked, and that thing selected Shadow Ball for me, which was completely stupid, because who would use Shadow Ball on a normal type? So that was a legit misclick, and that was kinda bad because it took more damage on my Victini. So then I just went for the U-turn, of course, as I had planned. And here I bring Toki Toki because that was kind of the only thing I could think, was to just use U-turn. And here I have Toki Toki. It's almost done for Toki Toki. So basically, having Toki Toki out, almost done, I thought, let me go for the knockoff. And he switches on that moment to Zapdos, which I wasn't expecting, and actually knocked off the Choice Scarfer of his team, which was really good for me, because, as I said before, the only thing that could outspeed Tornadus would be a Choice Scarf, and basically Choice Scarfer was out. He didn't have a Choice Scarfer anymore, so both Victini and Raichu on my team would be able to outspeed anything. So I felt comfortable bringing out Raichu here, because of course Lightning Rod is a thing too, so if you would use an electric type move, I would boost myself. And here of course, it was obvious you would switch to Palo Sign. I went for the Focus Blast, but I missed! I had to miss the first one. So yeah, that was a miss, but I still went for the Focus Blast and stayed because I didn't have a reason for not doing it. And I killed the Palo Swine. And here, of course, it brings out the Sableye. I can't go with Focus Blast against Sableye because it's not effective, so I switched into Broly again. And here with Broly, of course, I was gonna go for... I don't know what I was gonna do, to be honest. I don't even remember what I was gonna do now here. Wow, that is amazing. But yeah, it actually switches into Zapdos and goes for the Volt Switch. And here... yeah, here is when I think that he's probably gonna go for Gyarados, and I went for the Fling to get the Flame Orb on the Gyarados, but he actually sacked off his Meloetta, so basically the Fling didn't really work as I wanted. But hey, it took out the Meloetta, so I guess that's a thing. And yeah, basically at this point Conkeldurr was done for. And here he goes for Gyarados, and I thought, okay, no, it's done for. And actually, instead of attacking me, he went for Dragon Dance. And actually, I was really scared of missing this move, and I actually didn't. I hit the Stone Edge, and I killed the Gyarados. That was, like, if I would have missed, I would have not taken out that Gyarados so soon. Maybe with Raichu, but he had a +1, so I think Gyarados would outspeed me, so that was really good there. I hit the Stone Edge, and Gyarados was out of the way. And here, of course, I just bring the Raichu because he can outspeed everything and do a lot of damage. And he goes for Sableye and uses Trick, which I wasn't really worried because I was just at choice specs. The only thing is I would do less damage, but I wasn't worried about it. So basically, I just went for the Volt Switch, and that did a good chunk of damage. I went for the Volt Switch, and here I just bring YOLO V, and with Victini, of course, in such a low health, the only thing he could really do was Prankster priority, so I knew he would not touch me, at least for now, if he didn't have a Shadow Sneak or anything. So I just went for the Searing Shot. It was the only thing I could do, and actually he didn't have a Shadow Sneak or anything, so he couldn't hit back. And by the damage that Searing Shot did, not even a recover would make him survive, because as you guys are gonna see now, I hit Searing Shot again, and Sableye is out. So that's basically Sableye out of the way. And here is when stuff gets real intense, because this was a speed tie. So either me or him was gonna die, and I actually won the speed tie and got the Searing Shot, and of course that's a dead Zapdos there. So GG for Zapdos. And I just said, okay, this is until Victini dies, and I still had Raichu on the backup that would outspeed even this Gallade with a Thunderbolt and kill it. But I actually outsped, and that's Mega Gallade out, so that was pretty much GG. So actually, impressively enough, you guys, I was able to beat the man that's on top of the table. Like, that's insane. I 2-0'd this man. What? That is enough for me. Like, I'm happy. Like, I was able to do it. I'm happy. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. But yeah, it was a really good battle overall. I missed the Focus Blast, and I misclicked once, which was not really cool either, but Victini was still able to hang in there and finish off the battle. And it was really good battle, to be honest, overall. Like, he played well too. He told me afterwards that he had a bulk up Gallade, that's why he had substitute, because I think he used the GBA strategy from someone that had a substitute with bulk up. So that was interesting, and he had bounce on Gyarados with the herb that activates the move. I don't remember the name now. I don't know if it's like a power herb or white herb. I don't remember the name. But yeah, like, his team was really good too, of course, and it was a good battle overall. So yeah, and I was able to pick up a win, which is not really gonna matter for me. It's gonna matter more for him because he was on the top of the table, and now people can catch up to him, and I'm just on the bottom of the table, and I don't change anything. So yeah, that's basically it. So Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to fire punch the like button down below, and I will catch you guys on the next video. So, stay beast, see ya!